Hey everyone, Bryant from Fanbase Press, once again coming to you from Comic-Con 2023. I'm talking to a great friend and a very talented individual, Jared Sams here.
Hey.
Jared, so great to see you at Comic-Con. How is it to be back for another, San Diego 2023 show?
Exhausting, but awesome. This place is amazing. I love it.
You were here last year, right?
I was here last year at the first comics booth, as I am this year. And yeah, it's been amazing seeing awesome people buying my book.
Excellent,
which is always
excellent.
surprising to me. It's like, you want to buy this? Are you sure? You have all this money. You can spend it anywhere you want. You want to spend it on me? It's an honor.
You're far too humble.
No.
But the reason I ask that is because one interesting thing I think this year, before we get to your book specifically, last year felt like a very important year for Comic-Con. It was a return from COVID. It felt tentative to an extent. People seem to be back in full force right now. Are you noticing anything different about the con itself compared to last year?
Well, I feel like, I hope, I don't know, it's only day one, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But with all the striking and everything, part of me kind of hopes that people are still kind of show up, and instead of spending all that energy in Hall H lining up for, overnight, they're on the show floor buying our books. I don't know, they're into comics. It's called Comic-Con for a reason. Let's bring it back.
Definitely. Yeah. Well, let's bring it back right now. Let's talk about your project.
Yes.
What do you got working with First Comics right now? What do people need to know if they're hearing about SPACE NEGRO for the first time?
Yeah, SPACE NEGRO is my book. It's the intergalactic adventures of the last black man in the universe, Supernova Watkins. Can I show?
Yeah, show us it.
All right, here's the cover. Here's the cover from issue 1. It's a rip-roaring sci-fi comedy. It's awesome. It's Blazing Saddles, Black Dynamite. Someone yesterday called it Black Rogers, like Buck Rogers, but with black people.
Wow!
I thought it was pretty good. It's pretty good.
That is good.
So yeah, it's my baby. It's my pretty weird little cosmic baby, and I love it, and I hope others love it as well.
Well, you've got a real indie comic flair. I know that you like to throw some of you mentioned like your punk background in a few interviews into this book. What are some of the inspirations for you, and what if someone likes X?
Right.
What is that X that would draw them to check out SPACE NEGRO? What other projects or titles or influences that you would want to mention for our viewers out there?
Okay, so I'm a big fan of the 70s Marvel stuff, you know what I mean? Which is kind of esoteric. Like, if you're new to comics, you're not going to know what the hell that is. But pretty much the guy who created Thanos create a character named Warlock, which is in the New Guardians movie.
Adam Warlock.
Yeah. I met Jim Starlin at a show a couple months ago. I told him to his face, I ripped him off. I pretty much Warlock, all that Marvel 70s stuff, the trippy, esoteric, crazy, psychedelic stuff I love. But for more modern references, like Black Dynamite, Blazing Saddles, it's not recent, but still,
hey, there's lots of fans out there.
Yeah, it's a classic. I don't know. Is it weird to say that I don't think there's a lot of things out here like?
No, not
SPACE
at all.
Negro?
Not at all.
It's a very weird, different book, but that's kind of the fun of it.
I would say that we're in one of the places too where people come looking for weird and different stuff. If you're walking through small press, if you're walking through Artist Alley, that's what you're hoping to find, is something you can't find anywhere else.
That's what I try to tell people when they come up into the book. I'm like, at Comic-Con, you should leave with one weird book.
Yeah, at least one.
Yeah, let me be your weird book. Let me be that guy. Yeah. So, So far, it's working.
Excellent. And you've got some unique variants and extras, right, that we should mention here.
All right. Okay. So, all right. I have a literal metal cover. This cover is made out of, okay. I'm not sure if you can hear that.
Yes, we can hear it.
It's metal, people. You could hurt someone with it. So if you want to hurt somebody.
Or you could put it doesn't Batman in the Burton film, did they put it in there?
Yeah.
If you're confronting the Joker, you're not sure what's going to happen.
Right. It's a dangerous world.
Yeah.
Just like put it in your shirt and it'll protect you. Yeah. No.
Get nuts.
You get
Get nuts with this comic.
Let's get nuts. Yeah, metal cover, and we got a bunch of posters and stuff like that. That I'm also very proud of. This one especially. Yeah. We're out here. We're looking to just spread the word, just get people to know about the book. That's what I find, right? It's like you spend all this time making the book, making it special, making it as good as you possibly can, and then it's just like, how do you get people to give a shit, right? So yeah, we're out here trying to get people to give a shit.
Excellent. Well, you have a few other projects in the works, too. You want to mention them and let viewers, I'm saying listeners because I'm podcasting so much, you let our viewers know about them as well?
Yeah, I actually, aside from making books with racial epithets in the titles, I also make kids' books. And so the kids' books, I'm making one right now. It's called Keanu and the Quantum Train. I'm insanely proud of it. It's like Magic School Bus meets Back to the Future.
Oh, awesome.
It's crazy. I love it. I can't wait for it to come out. I'm still working on it, but sometime next year, you'll see a 4-book series with all these characters going on adventures, meeting inventors, and learning and having fun in the process.
Excellent. That sounds exciting, and I definitely hope you come to either the podcast or do another interview with us so we can hear more about it once we get there.
Always.
Excellent.
Always. I'm waiting for you guys to invite me every week. That's what I want.
Well, we're going to work on that, getting you on there. Well, let me wrap up with something that we've been trying to talk to everyone about. You mentioned it briefly. We do have 2 strikes going on right now. Some serious stuff. Writers, fellow actors, and I guess fellow creators, essentially. Fellow artists, fellow creators are looking to get a fair deal. You know, what are your thoughts? I mean, I don't want to put you on the spot or anything, but is there anything you have to say about the strike and the efforts, given that obviously it's a big topic here at Comic-Con this year?
Yeah. I said but then I completely blanked. I mean, yeah, it's great that we're standing up to, actually make a living wage. It doesn't seem like it's that radical of a thought,
right?
But for some reason, in this world, it seems like it is. So I don't know. I stand with the writers, stand with the actors. Let's get ours.
Excellent. Well said. And viewers at home, if you're not aware of what's going on, all you got to do is help, man. Check it out. You'll be able to find the resources online. Jared, thank you so much for talking with us. It's always a pleasure. Always good to see you at an awesome geeky event like this as well.
It's good to be at an awesome geeky event as well with you.
Excellent.
With Fanbase. They're the best.
We always want you in the Fanbase. Thank you so much.
Fanbase is the best.
Well, we'll be bringing you more interviews for Comic-Con, so definitely if you like this one and want to see more, go to fanbasepress.com.